Hello you guys, and thank you all for tuning in to Chris Codes. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button because you know you want to, and it's free. Notification bell so be notified whenever I drop new content. Comment, subscribe, and yeah, let's get right into the video. All right, so this Foolishness Friday is a bit of a doozy. So we have this couple. The husband, I'm trying to put his picture here, is a pastor, and the wife is a teacher. So they have, so I heard, allegedly, 3 boys. Now, whether all 3 boys were outside, I don't know. If you've read the description or the title of this video, you already know what I'm referring to. But we are going to go ahead and get into the clip of why this is some foolishness. And then I'm going to get into my comments that you all probably would be like, but hey, I think what I think. And I know what I know. So let's go ahead and get into this clip and then we'll come back with our thoughts.
Neighbors confirm here on the west side of Detroit, 2 young teens have been sleeping outside on the porch in this freezing cold weather.
It hurt every night to go to sleep and know these kids out here.
Neighbors here on Leslie Street off Dexter say that 2 kids sleep every night on the porch. It seems like an extension of their home. There's a toothbrush, shoes, blankets, and more. And they've been sleeping here since July.
In July, it was 80, 90 degrees. Now it's 20 degrees. You know what I'm saying? So something needs to be done.
It's cold, and they be out there at nighttime.
And what about the parents? What do you know about the parents?
They get up every day and go to work. I know that.
Attempts were made to contact the listed owner of the home, but no luck. What do you think should happen?
I think they need to be placed somewhere in a better place because they never here. I do catch them walking up at night, but they need to be placed somewhere. It's too cold for them to be sleeping outside. They only kids.
And neighbors say both police and CPS have been called, but still the kids remain sleeping outside. And this Facebook video by Mark DeAndre Live has gone viral, showing the kids in this situation, which prompted this community organizer to try and help.
I'm out here to help because I heard that it was 2 juveniles on the porch in the area that we work in doing community violence intervention.
Neighbors tell us that the kids do go to school and participate in extracurricular activities where they can eat and get cleaned up.
It's just too cold for them kids to be outside, like sleeping on the porch. That's just ridiculous.
Definitely more on this story.
Okay, so I decided to do the news clip first because I thought that would be the most informative, but I'm going to do another clip of another social media guy that's big in Detroit apparently, and a lot of people have been reaching out to him to check on these boys and basically telling him the situation of what's going on. So I'm gonna let you watch this clip and then I will talk about my thoughts because I feel like this clip made me kind of swayed me in a different direction. So I don't want you all to be bashing me, because depending on some of my Foolishness Fridays get a lot of views and a lot of comments and some don't. And I never know which one it's going to be. So let me go ahead and clear my name because children are involved. I'm going to let you all watch this clip so you all understand my perspective. And then I'm going to get into my thoughts. So stay tuned for my thoughts. Let's go ahead and watch this clip.
I'm about to walk up on Two teenage boys. I don't know exactly how old they are. I'm looking at them on the front porch of their parents' house right now. From what was told to me, their parents would not allow them to come in the house because they're possessed with the outside world. CPS has been called, the police have been called, and nothing has been done. And these kids right now are outside on the porch under a blanket, and I'm looking at them right now. Come on, y'all. I'm taking y'all with me. Hey, y'all. Hey.
Yeah.
What's up, man? Y'all all right, man?
Oh, yeah.
You sure, man?
You good.
Man, you want to go get something to eat or something, man? Like this shit, like people been calling me. I know you all know who I am, man. I'm a big social media journalist, man. And yeah, man, I want to help y'all, man. Huh? I'm on live stream, yeah, because it's a lot of people trying to help y'all, bro. You sure? You say who? No, your face ain't on there. No, I'm on the ground. Man, you sure, bro? No, man, people telling me what's going on over here, man. I don't, you want me to cut it off and talk, man, or what? Your face ain't gonna be on there, bro. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing, man. I'm doing this to help you, bro. Like, no bullshit. Like, real talk. Like, I cut this shit off, bro, and like take y'all to a room somewhere and feed. I know y'all know who I am, and I ain't on no bullshit, bro. But like that's the reason why like people been hitting me up all day about y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God, I ain't on no bullshit, bro.
Okay. So let's get into the nitty gritty. So you all saw that clip, and I know most of you all are probably thinking like, how could they? How dare they? So on, so forth, you know. But this is my thing. Hear me out. Okay? Hear me out. I get it. It's Detroit. It is cold. They got these poor preteen or teenagers. I thought I heard preteen in the video. They got them sitting out on the porch, freezing their little tail off. So it's just like, okay, you're supposed to be a pastor. You're supposed to be a Christian. You talking about they got the world in them and so on and so forth. But this is my thing. Some of these kids are out of control. And I don't know about you all, but I've seen very irate children. It's kids that don't want to abide by your rules. It's kids that don't listen to what you say. They want to come, they want to go, they want to do whatever the heck they want to do. And when it's your house, it's your rules. And that's how things work. Now, some parents kick you out. You got to go, you know, because I don't know if you all heard in one of the clips, hopefully it's one of the clips I put in this video. In one of the clips, they were like, you know, apparently the parents were saying that they had the world in them and so on and so forth. So that's why they're out there on the porch. Now, we don't know what that entails. We don't know if they didn't want to listen. They didn't want to follow directions. They didn't want to do what was asked of them, or they wanted to just act out. And you don't know nowadays. You really, really don't know. Did y'all see the video of the little girl in Walmart throwing a tantrum? Okay. Did y'all see that? Roll the clip. Roll the clip.
I do that.
Now, it's like nowadays, kids have so much access to so much that we didn't have access to back in the day. I said that back in the day like it was so long ago, but still, it's like all this trap music, hood music, shoot 'em up, kill 'em up, all these violent games and so on and so forth. All these kids shooting up schools, shooting up churches. You do not know what was going on in that house. And they're boys. You got men that you can't tell them nothing. Some kids, you can't tell them nothing. And I grew up in a Christian household. It's going to be a bit more strict, but sometimes you'll get more well-rounded people, more understanding people. Like, it's a journey, but you don't know. And if you all paid attention to that clip when he was walking towards the house, filming and so on and so forth, and the boy was like, "Are you recording us?" Stuff like that. He didn't want to be recorded. Understandable. And then he's like, we good. Like, basically shooing dude away. Like, did that sound like a kid that, have been, like, this is still, I feel like it's still neglect, but it's like kind of like kicking your kids out. They're underage. So it's just like, that's why it's that gray area. But also, did you all hear that the cops have been called? CPS has been called. All these people to their house and nothing was done. Now, does that sound like some kids that's going through some neglect or abuse? When does CPS not want to take Black people's kids? When are they against putting them in the system? I'm just trying to figure that out. Like, if the cops have been called, CPS has been called, all these neighbors are up in arms about what's going on. Why hasn't CPS or the cops, why didn't they do anything about it when they were out? Is it something we don't know? Do you hear what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Some parents at a certain age, you acting up, you just too rebellious, they will kick you out. And a lot of them is not going to let you be on the porch. You just got to go. Now, who knows? More might come out to the story. They might be some nut jobs. I don't know. But it's just like we jump into conclusions like, oh, okay, this pastor got these kids out in the cold and blah, blah, blah. It's like, something's not adding up. Something's not adding up. It's just not. Tell me your thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, we all know this is crazy. It's kind of outrageous. But even when you're hearing the kid talking to the social media like reporter, investigator guy, he didn't seem too bothered. He like going about your business. That's a little odd. Am I right? Let me know. I don't know. Let me know. What I'm kind of hearing is like, you want to be grown. You want to do whatever you want to do. You're not going to do it inside this house. That's what it sounds like to me. I might be tripping, but that's what it sounds like to me. It's like the cops come over and they're like, oh, you got these kids out on the porch in the cold. What's going on? Blah, blah. I told them, you can be in the house, but if you're not going to abide by my rules, you're not going to do what I tell you to do, then you can't be in this house. That's what it sounds like. And if the cops have a conversation with the kids and they're rebellious or they're, back talking or whatever the case may be, they said that the kids were not allowed to come in the house at all. They were going to the local Y or something of that nature to like shower and get dressed and stuff. They weren't allowed to come in the house at all. That's what it sounds like to me. And these Black people. Like, I don't know. It's so crazy. And it's not funny, y'all. I just be giggling at everything. But it's just baffling to me. And it's like everybody wants to blame the parents for everything. Like, the parents did this, the parents did that. Parents are human. Parents are human. But we live in this age where you can't hit the kids. You can't beat the kids. Like, spare the rod, spoil the child. These kids need their tail beat. Like, I don't know about these kids. I'm saying in general. But, like, it's like if you let someone continue to do whatever they want to do or treat you however or act out they're going to continue to do it, and it's only going to get worse. That's in every aspect of your life. So if you don't, set a standard, set a boundary, people are going to keep trampling over that. It's the same thing for kids. It's the same thing for adults. It's the same thing in the workplace. If you don't set your boundaries, if you don't set your standards, people are going to tap dance on your neck. They just are. They just are. So it's just like, I don't know what else is going on in your household, but it's just like some foolishness. Anyways, so I don't want this video to be too long because it is Thursday the 5th, and this video has to be up by tomorrow. So I hope you all enjoyed it, and let me know what you all think, because this is like a very touchy subject. This is very like, whoa, it's kind of crazy. Just Detroit, snow on the ground, freezing cold, So I want you to know I really do want to know, like, what you all think about this situation. I might be wrong, who knows? But yeah, if you haven't already, go and hit that like button, because you want to. And it's free. Notification bell so be notified whenever I drop new content. Comment, subscribe, and yeah, see you all for next video. Bye.